We're getting ready to welcome all our visitors, and we welcome you if you're already here in the Smoky Mountains. Be sure to watch out for some traffic delays and other delays as we head to Dollywood. We head to the National Park. And also, if you're getting there here in the first place, be sure to look for some delays on 640, on 40. Also at the North Carolina Tennessee border, still some slowdowns and delays there. Also 4075 merge coming in from Chattanooga and Atlanta. And also the spur. We've got some slowdowns on the spur as we tend to. And we've got a trail. The Grotto Falls Trail is closed till further notice due to some hazardous trail conditions. I'm Brad Lovett with traffic on Morning in the Mountains.
Join the Smokies at America's friendliest ballpark this summer for huge post-game fireworks shows every Friday and Saturday night home game. It's part of our summer fireworks series. Book your 9-inning vacation at SmokiesBaseball.com.
Good morning, it's Savannah and Kira from Morning in the Mountains, and this week we're highlighting different things going on here in Pigeon Forge at the island. So right now we are standing in front of Old Smoky. There are actually 3 locations. Old Smoky started small just in Gatlinburg at their hauler, their very first location. Then they expanded to the Barrel House, which is where they include their whiskeys. And now here we are at the island at their best location, which is called the Barn. They sample for $5, you get 13 shots. Sounds like quite a lot, I know, but you get a $5 off coupon right back to you. It's a really fun, very neat experience. Come taste the moonshine that they have to offer here. Now back to you guys.
Join the Smokies at America's friendliest ballpark this summer for huge post-game fireworks shows every Friday and Saturday night home game. It's part of our summer fireworks series. Book your 9-inning vacation at SmokiesBaseball.com.
Parrot Mountain. This attraction has it all, whether you're 2 years old or 90 years young, with hundreds of beautiful tropical birds and thousands of flowers, plants, and trees. Folks who visited our park have said, "I've never seen this many birds in one place. This must be what the Garden of Eden was like. The most beautiful and peaceful place I have ever been. These gardens rival the best. The best value in the Smokies. You'll want to visit Parrot Mountain and Gardens. Call or visit us online. We'll see you there."
Good morning. You're watching Morning in the Mountains from Mountain Fun Life. I'm Brad Lovett with
Kira.
And
Robert.
And we're having fun because today is the 4th of July, and we hope you're having a good one. Happy Independence Day, everybody. And what a parade that was last night in Gatlinburg. They always outdo themselves every year. First Independence Day parade in the nation, always in Gatlinburg. So if you've never been, make plans early to be here next year because you won't want to miss it. What a parade. And we have so much going on even today as we take a quick look at some news. By the way, we've got Patriot Festival. It starts at 2 o'clock today at Patriot Park in Pigeon Forge. And then we have fireworks, and it's Marty Stewart who is going to be the headliner for the show today. But kids' activities all day long as well. And we've got, of course, the fireworks getting underway as soon as it gets dark. Same with Knoxville, too. It's, Knoxville, we have Festival in the 4th, and our own Frank Murphy will be emceeing part of that. And so you'll see him and the Knoxville Symphony, as well as the fireworks there. And then Gatlinburg has fireworks as well, and Townsend and many other places. So a lot of great fun happening here. Now, we have new laws as well, as we've talked about, the hands-free law. And what's the fine on that, you said?
If the first offense is a $50 fine, second offense it's $100, third is going to be $200, and the violations will go on your driving record.
And not a good thing. So when you have your phone, you cannot touch it. You can't.
Nope.
You can't send a picture. You can't.
Can't change your music. It can't be in your lap. It can't be within reach.
So put it away.
Yeah, they're going to be cracking down hard on that.
In other words, they can't be driving along with it in their hand, looking at it as they go either. So I've seen some do that.
You can't record a video.
No,
Yeah,
can't do any of that.
or any of that. I do have, if you're hiking today, we've got a temporary closure of a trail, Trillium Gap Trail, closed because of trail conditions. That's going to be going on. In fact, they've extended that through July 11th. So it's been muddy and slippery because of all the rain we've had, so watch out for that. And of course, looking for something to do, we have tickets.
Yes, we do. Here at Mountain Fun Life, we have the best deals. In order to get these deals, call 865-978-1152. That's 865-978-1152.
And you're watching Morning in the Mountains, and this is Mountain Fun Life.
Welcome to Morning in the Mountains on Mountain Fun Life. And I'm Robert Ownby, and I'm here with Mr. Brian Hoffman, aka Red Skelton. And hey, before we started filming, we've been over here just kicking up the dust and having quite a bit of fun.
Yeah.
First of all, it's really good to have you on our show here.
Well, thank you for
Morning
having
in the
me.
Mountains.
Yeah.
And why don't you tell us a little bit about your show?
Well, a little bit about my show is recreating Red Skelton's humor, his laughter, his legacy, all the fun little witty jokes that the plays on words and then the pantomimes. I love those. Those are a lot of fun.
In other words, it's an impressionist of
Yep.
the artist or the
Yes, it
actor,
is.
and it's.
Yeah.
I have never seen your show personally, but I've seen some YouTube clips of it. And I'm
Thank
telling you, it is. I have never personally, never ever, in my opinion and my remembrance, ever seen anyone do an impression of an artist that has it nailed any more closely than you do. I have
Well,
to give
thank
you
you.
credit.
Well, thanks.
And yeah, you did. Oh, I love it. I love it. Hey, we've already had a show here before we went on live. So, but now, what drew your interest? How did you become interested in being a comedian or an impressionist?
Well, I've done many different jobs in my lifetime, from farmer to truck driver to a welder to a car salesman to a perfume peddler to a guy who held the sign on the side of a road. So I just couldn't find my niche, but I always enjoyed making people laugh.
I suppose you found humor in all that too.
Oh, absolutely.
You know,
absolutely.
and you did farming.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I was
many
raised
years.
on a little mountain farm.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
done farming, done the plowing with the old mule, and you know, you get.
We
get a
actually
lot-
had tractors.
You had you had tractors. Okay, well that's great. But anyway, it's humor. Life is full of humor if we just look for it. And
Oh, yeah.
you seem to have that ability to find that little
Yeah.
tidbit of laughter.
Well, sure.
Probably in some of the worst situations that you've been in.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because no matter what, it may not be funny to you at the time, but if somebody's observing from the outside, it's probably hysterical to them.
Yes. And now you did perform in Las Vegas. I got
Yes.
that. Las Vegas.
Las Vegas, 10 years I was out there.
You were 10 years in Las Vegas.
Yeah, and I finally was able to raise enough bail.
You raised, okay.
Yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. And my last theater was at the Westin, which was on the corner of Koval and Flamingo. I was the longest running show in their theater.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
I even outdid David Brenner.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, how about that?
man.
Yeah.
Well, now that's saying a lot, but I would have to say, in my personal opinion, well deserved. Also, now how long have you been here in Pigeon Forge?
I'm working on my 5th year.
Working
here
on
in
your
Pigeon.
5th
Yeah.
year.
Yes.
And so tell us a little bit about where you're located at so people can find you. I'm sure
Yeah.
they can find you on the internet.
They can find me on the internet. The GPS will get you into our parking lot, but then people say they get confused. We're actually in a shopping center. It's not your traditional huge building theater. It's a very intimate setting. We do just under 100 people, and the theater is filled with boatloads of Red Skelton memorabilia. Some of it is even on loan from the museum.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
And if you go to the museum, you cannot tell them I have it.
Oh, oh, okay. All right. I'll not give it away. I'll
They
keep
know.
that
They know. And I'll be
top
up there
secret.
again. Yeah, we have a festival July 19th celebrating Red's life, his legacy, and his laughter. Vincennes, Indiana.
Yeah, I recall. Now, the Red Skelton show itself ran what? It ran decades.
20 years.
20 years.
20
Well,
years.
that was
almost
now,
700 episodes.
from back in the 50s. Did it begin in the late 50s
50
and ended
51 to 71.
51 to 71?
Yes. Yeah.
And I recall, as we were discussing before we went on live, that when I was just a kid, that's one of the shows, one of the prominent shows that I remember. Of course, we only could get 2 channels at that particular time, so we didn't have much of a choice.
No.
But that was one of the more fun shows, the Red Skelton show. When it come on, my mother, she'd gather all the kids around, maybe have popcorn, something like that, Kool-Aid.
Yep.
And we'd watch the Red Skelton show, and we'd all just be laughing our heads off. But I had this one uncle that was living with us at the time, and he was one of these characters that found no humor in absolutely nothing. He would hardly ever crack a smile.
Yeah.
Always this serious. And he would be watching the Skelton show. When it was over, he'd say, I don't understand. I just don't understand how you all think that's so funny. I don't see anything funny about it. Anybody could get up there and do that. But no, my mother would try to tell him, listen, there's a lot of work, a lot of practice, and I'm sure from what I've seen in the performance that I related to and watched, and it brought back those old memories from the Red Skelton show. So why not give us just a little joke or two?
Little joke?
Yeah, a little joke or two. Come on.
We'll test the water with this one.
Test the water, okay?
Do you know why a bride's supposed to wear white on her wedding day?
I sure don't. Why?
Because it's good for the dishwasher to match the stove and the fridge.
Okay. I like that. Yeah.
Some women don't like that joke, but
some women don't like it.
Yeah, but
Well,
I lucked out. I married Miss Right.
Well,
I just didn't know her first name was Always.
Okay, I'm telling you, if you get the opportunity and you're visiting the Smoky Mountains area and you're coming through Pigeon Forge, you know, this is it's the Red Skelton Theater, right?
Yeah, Red Skelton Tribute Theater.
Red Skelton Tribute, let's get that in there.
Yeah.
Wires Valley Road East, 167, Suite 17.
Correct. We're just off the parkway behind the track.
I told you I did my homework for this.
Yeah.
I didn't want to let you down because I
good.
appreciate someone who puts the amount of work that you
I appreciate
do
you
into
having
it.
me
So
on here.
that is Wires Valley Road East. Now, if you're coming from, if you're coming into town from the Sevierville area, toward the mountains, you're going to turn. You see Wires Valley Road, a sign on the right hand. You're going to turn to the left.
Yeah,
of
absolutely.
the light.
Yep.
Now, if they're coming down from the park area from Gatlinburg towards Sevierville on 441, or what we call the Parkway, they're going to turn to the right.
Yes, that is correct.
And they go out that street, and it'll be the complex of shops
on the
or
left-hand
center.
side. Yep.
On the left-hand side.
The little green roof mall.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, listen, if you remember the Red Skelton show, you are not going to be disappointed, I will assure you. And if you have never seen it, you have got to go catch this character, and we appreciate you and thank you very much.
Well, thank you for having me. God bless you.
Good
night, and God
we
bless.
Wish you, we wish you well.
Yeah,
you
thank
got
you.
it. You nailed it.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thanks for joining us.
Join the Smokies at America's friendliest ballpark this summer for huge post-game fireworks shows every Friday and Saturday night home game. It's part of our summer fireworks series. Book your 9-inning vacation at SmokiesBaseball.com.
And one of the great things we can offer you on Mountain Fun Life is discounts on tickets to some of the fantastic attractions that are all throughout the Smoky Mountains and East Tennessee. Well, all you have to do is give a call to Mountain Fun Life's best deals at 865-978-1152, 865-978-1152, and save money when you and your family are visiting the Smokies.
Yep, that's right. A little salt and pepper. You need salt and pepper.
Join the Smokies at America's friendliest ballpark this summer for huge post-game fireworks shows every Friday and Saturday night home game. It's part of our summer fireworks series. Book your 9-inning vacation at SmokiesBaseball.com.
Hold on.
Hey guys, we're here at the island back with Savannah and Kira. This week we're focusing on the island right now. We just got done shooting. We just shot a lot of different things. I think I hit the bear a couple of times, but this is a really cool and fun thing to do if you're not much into riding like Ferris wheels or the other little rides that we have out around here. And yeah, come on out and practice your shooting skills. Back to you guys.
Oh, please, next time I hit you.
Hi, this is Junior Ranger Rusty, and I have lived in the Smoky Mountains all my life. I know a lot about what goes on here and things you can do to protect yourself and have a really safe time here. And there's a lot I can tell you about the hills here and how to stay safe. And my mom and dad have lived in Tennessee all their lives, and my grandpa and my great-grandparents too. So I'm going to tell you as much as I can so that you have a really nice stay here in Tennessee. Oh, it's back to the news.
Good morning, it's Morning in the Mountains. My name is Kira, here with Brad Lovett and Robert Ownby, and Brad's going to give us an update on the news.
Well, we did have a great parade last night in Gatlinburg for the midnight parade, the first Independence Day parade in the nation. We want to wish you a happy 4th of July, no matter what it is that you're doing today. One thing you might do is see the world's largest collection of Titanic life jackets that have ever been assembled, and that's happening at Titanic Museum attraction in Pigeon Forge. Titanic will be displaying 6 of the 12 known life jackets that still remain in the world, starting now all the way through the end of the year. And some facts about those life preservers: there were enough life jackets to protect all the 2,208 passengers and crew on board, but not enough lifeboats to save them all. Life jackets were made of hard cork and canvas, proving dangerous for many forced to jump into the water, and a lifeboat drill was never held on that. Now, of course, 4th of July activities are going on today, and we've got the Patriot Festival. And Patriot Festival starts at 2 o'clock, and Marty Stewart is going to be the headline performer with the fireworks. Also fireworks in Gatlinburg, and never want to miss those. Raft Regatta should be going on about an hour, getting underway very shortly there. And then the fireworks in Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge, as well as Knoxville as well. Now, if you're a Sevier County resident who suffered damage during the severe weather and flooding in February, you can take out a disaster loan through the U.S. Small Business Administration. Knox, Cocke, and Blount counties also eligible for that, and those counties continue to recover from severe storms and flooding from February 6th, through February 24th. And if you're a homeowner, you can take out a loan up to $200,000 to repair or replace damaged real estate. Up to $40,000 is available to replace or repair damaged or destroyed personal property. And one new law scheduled to take effect on July 1st has been placed on hold. Wedding officiants who receive credentials online are scheduled to be banned from performing weddings in the state of Tennessee. Now, that is being challenged in court, but if you have a wedding set up and you're planning to have your friends, a friend get ordained online to perform it, you may not be able to do that depending on what happens with the court case.
Ooh,
Wow.
Wouldn't that be a bummer not to be able to get hitched?
Right. So you definitely have to make sure that your officiant is qualified, and we'll see what happens with the court challenge. Now, I am aware some of the people who were ordained online, there was a mass in-person ordination by one of those companies. So definitely check and make sure that you're still good to go. And of course, we'll see what happens with that court case. And what's your plans for the 4th of July today?
My plans are really just to protect my dogs. They're going to be
very important, yes.
yeah.
Yes.
They hate fireworks. They hate the loud noises. So I'm just going to sit downstairs with them with my sister, and we're just going to try to calm them down because they get so scared.
Well, I have cats. They don't like the fireworks either. I mean, they skedaddle. They do not want to be around. So I guess I will be trying to keep them calmed down to keep them from, running too far up a tree or up a power pole or something like that. They get gone in a hurry.
I have no pets, so I'm not going to worry about that. So we'll hit one of the fireworks. We're just not sure which one yet. One I can get in and out of quickly, though. I don't like crowds all that well.
No, crowds aren't fun.
Right, but we appreciate we hope that you'll go visit and take advantage. And that's a look at what's happening today on this 4th of July. And for Kira and Robert, I'm Brad Lovett, and you're watching Morning in the Mountains.
And one of the great things we can offer you on Mountain Fun Life is discounts on tickets to some of the fantastic attractions that are all throughout the Smoky Mountains and East Tennessee. Well, all you have to do is give a call to Mountain Fun Life's Best Deals at 865-978-1152, 865-978-1152, and save money when you and your family are visiting the Smokies.
Fun Life channel launches June 24th. On it, you can see news, weather, and magazine-style information.
I'm going to take a dash of, that's right, a little salt and pepper. You need salt and pepper.
Smokies at America's friendliest ballpark this summer for huge post-game fireworks shows every Friday and Saturday night home game. It's part of our summer fireworks series. Book your 9-inning vacation at SmokiesBaseball.com.
You're watching Morning in the Mountains from Mountain Fun Life, and my name is Brad Lovett with my special guest in the studio, and Stephanie Milani. And Stephanie, welcome. And you are with AAA of Tennessee.
Yes, thanks for having me.
Oh, you're welcome. Now, we have some things happening that are good and something that's going to mean you'll need to use some caution on the roadways. And first of all, let's talk about the good news, and that is our gas prices.
Yeah, so gas prices have been declining, and it's really kind of against the trend of what we typically see. So we typically see that gas prices will go up during the summer because of demand. And anytime you have higher demand and lower supply, those gas prices are going to trend higher. But this year what we've seen is an abundance of crude supply here in the United States, but also imports. So we have a healthy supply even as our demand is trending upward. So those lower crude oil prices are helping to keep those prices at the pump a little bit lower than we've seen over the past year or so.
That's a good thing. What are the prices looking like compared to Memorial Day?
Yeah, so prices are about 22 cents less than Memorial Day, and that was a really big travel holiday for just Tennesseans as well as Americans. And July 4th holiday looks like it will be a big travel holiday as well.
And what kind of numbers do we have here? I have the handy chart here on the AAA website, and it looked like as we were heading toward the end of June, we were around $2.37 a gallon. And is that pretty close to what we have here in East Tennessee?
It is pretty close, and you also see that Tennessee is the 7th lowest state in the nation. We typically stay in the bottom 10 states for gas prices. So the Southeast is in a really good region for cheaper gasoline prices. So we do benefit from that, just as daily drivers doing our commute. But also for any of us who are traveling this summer, especially in the Southeast, we'll get to enjoy those lower gas prices.
And just to compare, looking at Kentucky was about $2.52, and Ohio, for friends in Ohio, $2.54. And let's see, and then, California, a little bit more. It's like $3.74 out
right.
there.
The closer you get to the West Coast, the higher those prices go. But even in Georgia and Florida, those prices are staying relatively low, especially when you're looking at summer prices.
What are the things that can happen this summer that can make things spike?
Yeah, so we're getting into hurricane season, so even the threat of a hurricane can sometimes cause those prices to spike. And since we are talking about the Southeast specifically, it will affect the Southeast first before those hurricane threats would affect the rest of the country. But we're also starting to see some building tensions in the Middle East, especially between the U.S. and Iran. So those tensions could cause investors to get nervous about the future supply of crude oil. And just those tensions can cause gas prices to go up based on crude oil prices going up. Sometimes investors get nervous when there are tensions in the Middle East that supply will be affected.
Now, we do have something that we all need to be watching out for, and that's the new law in July, and it has to do with our cell phones and what we do in the car with them.
Yep. So beginning July 1st, we are not allowed to hold our phone, support our phone with any part of our body. You can't lay it on your lap. You need to just get in the habit of putting your phone down and ignoring it while you're driving. If you can mount your phone and accept a call with one touch, you can accept a call over Bluetooth, or if you have a Bluetooth earpiece or speaker in your phone, you can talk on the phone that way. What you can't do is look at your phone and text, or take a phone call and hold the phone up to your ear. So this law is really going to help encourage people to keep both of their hands on the wheel. Now, this is a great step to combat distracted driving. It is not a fix-all, though. AAA's research shows that just because you're going hands-free doesn't mean that it's risk-free.
Mm-hmm.
So your hands can be on the wheel, your eyes could be on the road, but our mind can still be distracted by the conversation that you're having, by your passengers in the back seat, by whatever you see outside. So we don't want people to get a false sense of security because they just don't have their phone in their hand. It is the phone call that is distracting your brain, not necessarily holding the phone.
That would even mean picking up your phone at a traffic light, am I correct?
Yes. So right now, it is, before this law went into effect, it was legal to send a text at a red light because the vehicle was not in motion.
Sure.
But this will make that illegal, which is a good thing because AAA research also shows that even after you send that text message, your brain can be distracted for up to 27 seconds after you send that text message. And 27 seconds in traffic can get you a long ways down the road.
Now, what about your GPS? I think you mentioned if it's mounted. Now, I have a little compartment that I tend to put my phone in. Is that still okay, or do we know?
You can use GPS as long as you set it up, and you set it up before you start going, and you put it there, and you just leave it alone. You can't be, physically manipulating the phone. If you need to do that, the safest thing to do is to pull over to a safe spot, readjust your GPS, take that phone call that you need to take, and then get back on the road. That way, you have finished the conversation, you've finished messing with your phone's GPS before you get back out into traffic.
Alrighty. And we were talking just a minute ago about the old-fashioned triptychs and how much we miss those. Those were the paper maps, and they turned as you went on your trip. And even though we have the technology now, I kind of miss those.
They are great. We do still have triptychs. They just don't flip like that. They're on a sheet of paper, and it's not as much fun. But I was actually looking for one the other day and kind of Googled it, and eBay is selling old triptychs for $20 or $30 each. So they've kind of become a collector's item.
I see. Stephanie, it's been a pleasure, and we'll definitely look forward to talking with you again, and hope everybody has a safe driving season. And you're watching Morning in the Mountains.
Parrot Mountain. This attraction has it all, whether you're 2 years old or 90 years young, with hundreds of beautiful tropical birds and thousands of flowers, plants, and trees. Folks who visited our park have said, "I've never seen this many birds in one place. This must be what the Garden of Eden was like. The most beautiful and peaceful place I have ever been. These gardens rival the best. The best value in the Smokies. You'll want to visit Parrot Mountain and Gardens. Call or visit us online. We'll see you there."
You're watching Morning in the Mountains from Mountain Fun Life. I'm Brad Lovett. I'm here with my friends Robert and Kira today. And we posted on our Facebook page a while back a quiz about being Southern. And some of us are born and raised at Southerners, and there are people like me who did transplant here. Although my dad was from Kentucky and always kept the accent and some of the cooking too. And I remember going to see my grandparents, and chicken dumplings was always on the menu there, and some of the other Southern foods. But we're going to put this on the screen here so you can take this quiz yourself. It's on our Facebook page, and we did have some viewers who commented. But I got a score of about 6 on this list, and I have had chicken and dumplings, and I've had cornbread, but done more in a northern style. The chicken fried steak, but a lot of this I've not had. How about you?
Well, you can't do these in a northern style.
No.
You can't do these in a northern style. There's no way.
Not specifically cornbread being sweeter, where it's not here.
Well, you probably can, but it's not going to be southern. So that's a 0 on that. Anyway, no, you want me to look at the list and see how many I've had?
Yes, how many have you had?
How many I've had and how many I've not had. Okay, peach cobbler, yes. Chicken dumplings, yes. Cornbread, yes. Gumbo, yes. Frog legs, yes. Chicken fried steak, yes. Burgoo, I'm not sure what that one is. That's a no. It's 1. Hush puppies, yes. Sauce, yes. Shrimp and grits, yes. Oyster casserole, I think that'll be a no. That's 2. Congealed salad. Now, if I understand correctly, that's salad that's been wilted down by a oil. Anyway, yes. That'll be a yes. Fried green tomatoes, that is definitely, you ain't Southern if you've not had fried green tomatoes. And pickled pig's feet, I've been around those, but no. Chess pie, now I'm not sure what that is, but seems like I recall my mother doing chess pie. That's probably going to have to be a yes on that one. And red-eyed gravy, that's a yes. Tomato sandwich, definitely yes. Turnip greens, another definite yes. Hoppin' John, now I'm not sure what that one is, so we're going to go no. Liver mush. I've had chicken livers, beef livers, now I'm not sure. I think that's going to be a yes. Rabbit stew, that's a yes. Red beans and rice, that's a yes. Brunswick stew, that's going to be a no. That's 5. Corn pudding, yes. Fatback, yes. Fried bologna, definitely yes. You are not Southern unless you have had fried bologna. That's for sure. Fried squirrel, that's going to be another yes. Why are you laughing, Brad?
I had rabbit, but not fried squirrel. Huh?
Yeah, okay. Fried squirrel, yes. My dad used to hunt those back in the day. Boiled peanuts, yes. Chitlins, that'll be another no. I know what they are, but not had those. Pear salad, that will be a yes. Butter beans, yes. Jambalaya, yes. Deviled eggs, yes. Po' boys, not sure about that one. I'll go no. Fried gizzards, yes. Chocolate gravy, yes. Gator tail, yes. Poke salad, definitely yes. Picked a mini of it, cooked a mini of it. My wife does not like the smell of the poke salad cooking. She says you cook that on the grill burner on the outside. Do not bring that, like turnip greens, you know. When they're cooking, they just do not smell good. Now, yum, yum when they get done. Okay, now where am I at? Chocolate gravy, yes. Gator tail, okay, cover that. Chicken livers, yes.
How about you, Kira?
Well, I'm not going to read through them all, but I've already calculated how many that I have, and I thought I was 11, but then I realized that I'm 12. So that means that I'm born and breaded. I originally thought 11 because I haven't eaten meat in over 10 years, but I have had a lot of these things whenever I was growing up. So like fried bologna, chicken and dumplings, things like that. But I love cornbread. I love peach cobbler. And chess pie, I think I've had that too. I think I have. I think it's like the black and white, like checkers inside of it.
Oh, now I remember.
Like the
that would be a yes for both of us.
Yeah. And then also, I have definitely had deviled eggs. My mom makes the best deviled eggs. My sister and I, for Mother's Day one time, we went into this paint your own pottery thing. Oh. And they have a deviled egg platter. And we painted each little hole for the deviled eggs as like little devils. So whenever you put the eggs in there, it's like the eggs have little devil horns and tails. It's funny. But yes, I'm definitely Southern.
And you said you grew up where?
I grew up in Coreyton. It's a pretty small town, close to like the Halls area, but we're the Gibbs area. A lot of people don't know where we're at.
I see, understand. Well, it's been an interesting conversation, and we have even more for you because we have tickets for you if you're coming to the Smoky Mountains.
Yes, here at Mountain Fun Life, we don't have great deals. We have the best deals.
Absolutely.
So give us a call at 865-978-1152. That's 865-978-1152.
And you're watching Morning in the Mountains from Mountain Fun Life.
Welcome, folks, to Morning in the Mountains Sports Edition, right here with myself, Jim Johnson, and none other than Robert Owenby here. And we're going to be talking about things to do in the Smoky Mountains today. And it is the 4th of July.
The 4th of July.
The 4th of July.
Get ready to go, folks. This is it. This is Boom Day.
This is Boom Day. So there's a lot of action going on. And in the sports world, they have the Gatlinburg River Raft Regatta, which is going on today, which is a river raft that hundreds of people come into town to go to this.
Right.
And it's an unmanned raft race down the Little Pigeon River. And if you don't have a raft that you built, you can buy a duck for a buck and enter the race. It's kind of fun.
Duck for a buck. Duck for a buck is a really good deal now.
It is a really good deal.
Buy a duck and enter the race. Can they not even? They can win a trophy at this too.
They can. If you're first, second, or third, you can win a trophy at this event. So it'd be a lot of fun.
It's huge.
Huge. So what they say is the proceeds, they all go to the Gatlinburg Chamber. It goes to the Gatlinburg Chamber Foundation. I just want to make sure I said that right.
Yes, good cause.
And it's a great cause. And the race officially kicks off at noon, and the prizes will be given out in front of the Ripley's Aquarium in the Smokies. What you have to do is you go down and you register at Christ in the Smokies is located at 510 River Road, and the Ripley's Aquarium is located down at 88 River Road.
Right.
But that registration, you want to make sure that you're there by about 10 o'clock in the morning to register for that event. A great event for the kids. You can have a lot of fun with that. Kids watch their little...
Sure. Don't misunderstand. It's not the tubing.
Right.
They're not going tubing.
No.
This is different.
Unmanned. So
Unmanned.
You can bring a boat, bring something any size in here, or you can buy a duck for a buck and put your name on it and it float down the river. It'd be a lot of fun.
and maybe win that trophy. Who knows? You could be the lucky one.
You could be the lucky one. Win that trophy. First, second, and third place wins a trophy, folks. Bring your kids out. It's going to be a great day today. So if you don't have something to do this afternoon, get down there. Make that happen. You'll enjoy the day. And, of course, we have the Pigeon Forge Patriot Festival going on. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yes.
A lot of fun.
Those. Did you help cover the 4th of July events over at the Patriot Park last year?
I did not, but you did, didn't you? Weren't you
did.
there?
We were. And the heat. It was about 90, 98 degrees or something like that.
Oh, it was hot.
I mean, it was. But it was so much fun. And we were there interviewing anybody and everybody that we could run down, that we could get in front of the microphone and the camera. We were doing interviews. And, of course, Bob, the owner of the studio, he and his wife, they stayed late. And that we were all just exhausted, the rest of us who were helping with the events and so forth. He said, you all go on home. We're going to stay or either go grab a bite to eat, come back and get some good video shots close up of the fireworks. And it was fantastic. So don't miss the Mountain Fun Life coverage on that. Do not miss it.
It'll be great. You probably see some of us out in the street, wave us down and say, hey, catching your show. We'd love to know what's going on. Guys, it's really easy.
Yes.
Tell your friends, like and share what's going on here at Mountain Fun Life, because we really love bringing the morning news to you in Morning in the Mountains. It's just, we have a blast here.
We sure do. And the clicking and sharing is so important because that helps other people to know that if they're getting ready to take a vacation and come to the Smoky Mountains area, then they can be freshly updated on all the goings on here around town in the Smokies.
Yeah, it's just a perfect place to get your information for spending time here in the Smoky Mountains. We really do have a good time here. So, folks, we look forward to catching you out in the streets today. It's going to be a great day. And make sure you wear plenty of sunblock because it's going to be hot. Absolutely.
It sure
Lather
is.
up.
Lather up.
Lather up.
And don't be sunburned.
So have a blast today on the 4th of July. Wait to blow off those fireworks. We don't want anybody getting hurt out there today. There's nothing fun about spending your day in the emergency room or night in the emergency room on July 4th.
No, be safe with those and always check. You can usually check with your local fire departments, and people like that can be who are in the know to tell you what the rules and regulations might be. They can change. If it's a super dry day, they can tack on an extra rule in a certain area. You do not shoot fireworks in this area, so you can always check in with the local fire chief and say, hey, what's going on?
Yeah. Always be safe, folks. You don't want to get hurt, and you don't want to hurt anybody. Today is not the day to get hurt or hurt anybody, let me tell you that. Be safe out there today. Thanks for joining us for another edition of the sports here on Morning in the Mountains.
Join the Smokies at America's friendliest ballpark this summer for huge post-game fireworks shows every Friday and Saturday night home game. It's part of our summer fireworks series. Book your 9-inning vacation at SmokiesBaseball.com.
Parrot Mountain. This attraction has it all, whether you're 2 years old or 90 years young, with hundreds of beautiful tropical birds and thousands of flowers, plants, and trees. Folks who visited our park have said, I've never seen this many birds in one place. This must be what the Garden of Eden was like. The most beautiful and peaceful place I have ever been. These gardens rival the best. The best value in the Smokies. You'll want to visit Parrot Mountain and Gardens. Call or visit us online. We'll see you there.
Join the Smokies at America's friendliest ballpark this summer for huge post-game fireworks shows every Friday and Saturday night home game. It's part of our summer fireworks series. Book your 9-inning vacation at SmokiesBaseball.com.
You're watching Morning in the Mountains on Mountain Fun Life, and we hope you'll share with your friends, and we hope you're having a great 4th of July. And if you're looking for tickets for your upcoming vacation, we have just the ticket for you.
Yes, give us a call at 865-978-1152. It's the Mountain Fun Life Best Stills. So give us a call at 865-978-1152. You will be coming to the Great Smoky Mountains and doing all kinds of fun things at a great price.
And we'll see you tomorrow on a Facebook page or an app near you. And this is Morning in the Mountains.